Good evening from the Arizona desert. My name is Tom, aka Fat Fingers, and these are the nightly DoorDash numbers from the desert. I was shutting down some apps and I accidentally shut down the summary for DoorDash. So as a result, I'm having to use the earnings page. Today finished with 394.51. It shows a total of 40 deliveries completed, and right now we're at about 1,800, right on the dot, about 1,800 for the week so far. So tomorrow should put us at 2,160 or above, hopefully, or 2,150 or above is what we're shooting for. So overall, a good week. Not only just a good week, but a good week because still able to produce the numbers while we're trying to design a mobile office, search for products while we're on the road, order those products, get those products, bring them in the car with you, and open them up, read the instructions, try to put the stuff together as much as possible. Anything that we can do prior to sending it to the shop for the dotting of the I's and the crossing of the T's and putting in the laptop stand and the power inverter. Those are the two main things, and tucking away those cords. So overall, so far, I'm satisfied with everything that we've got. I think I'm going to be making some changes on some of the holders for the cell phone. I noticed that the magnetic cell phone holder that I purchased, that has got a special need as far as a source of power, and I don't think it's not charging it. It's still slowly draining, not as fast as the phone would drain on its own, but we need it to be making progress, especially once we start using one of our phones as a hotspot to do lives and whatnot. And that may not even work. I don't know. That's the live phone has got unlimited data, but we're in the Arizona heat, and that also raises the question of the dash cam, because the instructions there say not to have the Wi-Fi on the entire time, but we're going to be using the Wi-Fi in order to connect to the laptop. So that'll all be interesting, or at least on the same network. It needs to be on the same connection as far as that's concerned. So I am pleased with the design of the center console, because the vents for there hit the back of the tablet and actually will blow that cold air that's not reaching me and still put it inside of the cabin, but diverting it to go upwards into where the dash cam is. So as those components start to heat up, there'll be a source of cool air to cool it down. So I don't foresee that being a problem for 6 to 9 months out of the year, but who knows? And we just trial and error, or worst case scenario, we end up having to buy another one, and they just wear out, and it just then turns into a business expense. So we're looking at the bigger picture, not the smaller picture, and so far, except for cables, car phone, what do they call them, cigarette lighter jacks, might have to invest in something that'll split that into 3 or 4 different jacks so that you can have different chargers and whatnot. I just need to do a little bit of cable management, if you will. So, all right, back to the numbers. I'm probably late on a couple of these things, looking at our ratings, because I was just kind of moseying on down the road today, doing other stuff. Yeah, look at that, 5 late ones. Woo! I was just wasting my time. That was the store delay. That was a long wait at the store. It's like they were baking cookies. I have no idea. View all orders. Pizza Hut. That was earlier today. That was a 16 pizza order that I think paid out like $42. Came in at like $18. So we're going to dispute that. That was a long wait at the restaurant as well. Okay, bada boom, bada bing. And hit the late button again. And Sophia's Kitchen. Oh, go in there. There we go. That was late. She tried giving me one bag out of 3. I said, this is supposed to have 10 items. Oh, let me double check that. Oh yeah, here's the other 2. Dominic's. This was a problem because it's a outdoor shopping area with parking garages, and a lot of times you can find stuff on the outside, but the gig economy came in after those types of developments were introduced into the community, and as a result there's no parking on the streets, and people want to park in the loading zones and whatnot and go on in and go eat and go shop. So I had to park a couple levels down, so that was issues with parking. Okay, that's done. And I think our last one here, that may be the same type of a thing. Better Buzz Coffee. No, that we're going to say was traffic. Unexpected traffic delays. That was early in the morning. Can't do that one? Is that what that said? Oops. Alright, whatever. Interesting. Better Buzz. You're broken, and how's this for just having fun with the system? You're broken and need to be fixed. Let's have a little fun with this. While you're at it, fix the earnings. And leave in the comments anytime you want me to do anything like this. Any messages you want to get in here. This is kind of like code. This is mission impossible. Dun, 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 dun. Fix the earnings page and the error while trying to call the customer. A customer from the front page. Alright, so I guess we're going to do a little subliminal messaging and see. They'll be like, oh, well, let's see what things people were saying. Let's go take a look at this. What does that say? You're broken and need to be fixed? What? While you're at it, fix the earnings page and the earnings and the error while trying to call a customer from the address screen. Submit, still dispute, got it, whatever. We're just throwing a little bit of garbage in there, somebody will see it, and then we'll see what they do with it. Do they just toss it? Or do they actually look at it and go, huh, there's a problem with those pages? Who is this guy? Why is this guy sending us messages like that? We should deactivate him. Oh, wait, he's got 48,000 deliveries. Now, granted, I'm not saying that it gives me any immunity whatsoever. None. I'm not saying any immunity whatsoever. But maybe somebody should just sit down and say, maybe that somebody has a little bit of knowledge and can't reach us and is trying to send a message. I'm sorry, but I get so fed up with the engineers over at DoorDash. I'm more irritated at the fact that they just will not give us a path to be able to give them information so that we can go out and go kick the other gig apps butts and go make some money and really dominate the market. So it just irritates me. It irritates me to no end. Is there anything else that we need to look at? I can't transfer earnings. Same thing. You're going to see it. FastPay. I can't transfer that until tomorrow, since I did it this morning. So we're going to do that tomorrow morning when I wake up, and then we're not going to do anything for Saturday night, and then Sunday night before midnight we're going to fast pay out the balance. So, all right, let's go to that beautiful home screen. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? All right, I'm done. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I'm dog butt tired. That's what I am. I've just been racking my brains on all this stuff, and then I've got to do testing and everything else. And the irony is, I don't have anything to talk about. I might just break these lives down into like 2 different sessions, right? Like a morning session and a dinner to end of night session. Just because you can't run past 12 hours on a live stream. So I'm going to have to break it down and probably give myself a little bit of a 30-minute break just to rejuvenate. I don't know. But regardless, we're going to be stopping it, starting it. Thumbnails still need to be developed. Scheduling still needs to be done. Still trying to work on the Dream series. Still trying to work on another project that I have. So it's like everything's just hidden. But you know what? When you have a big dream, then there's going to be a lot of stuff that needs to get done. And eventually, at some point in time, hopefully that stuff gets outsourced to somebody else. But in the meantime, I'm going to go to bed. Hopefully you're already in bed, and this is going to be in the queue for you to be able to look at in the morning. And see, we're not even tapping into looking at when people view videos so that you can find out when the best time is to launch this to increase your probability of clicks and views. We haven't even done a market segment analysis as to where is our little niche. What keywords should we be using as far as hashtags and whatnot? And the titles right now are all so generic. They're all the same thing over and over again, the same exact thing. Of course, you're not going to get any momentum or growth from something along those lines. There's nothing to entice people to click. So just because you put that information on the thumbnail, you can have a unique title. But it's just like, until I get the laptop in the car so that I can use suggested information from AI sources, from different tools and resources, YouTube tools and resources, it's just plain old Jane right now. And when we do the lives, it's really going to be your show. What do you want to talk about? And I'll tell you if I have any knowledge on that area or not, and I'll tell you there's a high probability that I do not. And how's that for a marketing ploy? It's really going to be you that's going to be the teacher. It's going to be me that's asking questions. And if I really like you, I may actually invite you up on the stage. So, yeah, who knows? There's so many opportunities. We're using software that allows us to actually turn this into more of an interview process, so that people can actually be on stage and ride along. So, all right, we're going to end this, and I've just been blathering. So, hope you're all well. Hope you're all in bed. Hopefully you made a bunch of money. Hopefully you're on task and on target for your dreams and goals. With that, I almost wanted to say I love you. But with that, I'm just going to say goodbye and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.